Getting on that is great. I went to the wrong screen. Fixed it. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Shadows over Baldur's Gate, our spiritual sequel D&D campaign to the award-winning video game by Larian Studios. By the way, I'm going to be keeping an eye out for Divinity. I need that game. But before we jump into tonight's session, a couple real quick announcements. As I mentioned in previous episodes, this game is going to contain spoilers, given that this is taking place after the events of the video game. If you would prefer to hold off on seeing what those events look like and experience them for yourself, then as much as we appreciate your support and your presence, go play the video game. It's super cool and super fun, and there's a million hours and so much to do. But if you've already played or are down and are willing to see what stories we're going to tell here, then welcome. We love and appreciate you. For those who are curious, this is episode 39. If you want to watch the previous 38 episodes, they're all available up on YouTube, complete with some extra special one-shots. So, yeah, that's that. I don't know of other announcements right now, so why don't we go ahead and throw it to our wonderful cast, let them know who you are, who you're playing, and what shenanigans we'll be getting up to tonight. Oh, wait, that's my job. Just who you are and who you're playing.
Screaming. I go first today because our lovely Lauren is out right now, I believe performing tonight. So, break hearts to you. Hi, I'm Omega, though, also known as Gripbart across all social media channels, pronouns are he and they. I play Leopold Guthmere, our resident Illithid scion, who's going back home to talk to people. Very excited. Also, new person with us. So what does this mean for many things? I don't know. But we'll find out when they begin to speak now.
Howdy, I'm the new person. I am Meadow, she, they pronouns, also known as Howdy Love Darlin across the interwebs, and I am playing Anaya Loomlock, just a little guy who wants to paint and is leaking that paint. Yep, that's all.
Well, hello, my name is Tony Rodriguez, also known as the Encounter Smith. Tonight, my pronouns are he, him, but tonight I will be Basu Brightbolt yet again, our adorable little Gandhian gnomish artificer.
Hello, everyone. My name is PJ McGaw. My pronouns are he, him, and I'll be playing Marcus Hellhammer, the tattooist tiefling pugilist with bunches of punches. Yeah, I think that's it for now. So throw it back over to Cujo.
All right. And yes, as previously stated, we are missing our Udazash and our Winifred this evening. We love them. We appreciate them. They will be rejoining us for the next episode. So, when last we left off, our second chances. That is a face, Omega.
I forgot about Cywin Squeep.
Cywin Squeep?
Skywin Squeep.
I'm sorry. Skywind Squeep. Okay. Sirenscape, I think I need to propose a name change. When last we left our second chances, after having dispatched 2 of the Infernal Steel Watch down beneath the city in the Undercity of Baldur's Gate itself, they had encountered a few Abishai that had some mysterious ties to Udazash in some way. As you all were left to ponder, you started making your way out when you heard a commotion in the streets of the Undercity. And here we met Anaya, being chased down by hooded and cloaked individuals, being made obvious that there's some sort of debt to be repaid. Our second chances flew in to rescue Anaya from what would have been a very messy assassination attempt. After saving Anaya, they came to realize that these rogues were branded with a rune, a primal rune of the spell Power Word Kill. These runes were activated remotely, except one of them managed to be counterspelled by our beloved Winifred. It was revealed that they had been working for this particular individual. I don't remember if I gave their name. I think I did.
Kane,
yes.
I got notes.
We love notes here. And the one remaining rogue was essentially gifted their freedom to do with it what they will, knowing very well that they will most likely return to Cade's side due to some sort of misplaced loyalty. The party made their way back up to the surface, got to know Anaya a little bit more ish. Uh, and they began to make their way towards the Guthmere Estate, where they would find a little bit of rest and come to a plan of what their next steps would be. They did discover some knowledge that underneath the Temple of Bahamut, there were actually some cultists belonging to the Dragon Queen herself, as they had a particular captive, another artificer of some kind, working on more plans for more infernal watch. But that is where we left off. Is there anything you...
Question. I'm so sorry. Continue.
Oh, good.
Quick question. I thought about it last week and then I forgot to mention it. Basu is a gnome, not a halfling. Correct. Gondian. Gondian is not a sub-race of gnome. It's just a people. Correct.
It's a religion.
Yeah,
Great. Because we heard about the artificer was a halfling who was Gondian.
Yes.
Gotcha. Thank you.
But is there anything you guys wish to do before arriving at the Guthmere Estate, where Will and Alder Ravenguard will also be attending for a lunch?
I think the big question is how much time do we have before we are needed? Do we have like time for like a quick thing or
What time is it?
Yeah.
I imagine that it's probably mid-afternoon.
Yeah, most of the stuff in the Undercity I think happened in the morning. Cause
Yeah,
Like before
you
the
guys
sun came up
left
kinda
pretty
stuff,
early.
right?
Yeah.
And as far as timing, I don't think we have specific time limits on anything at this very second. We were going to like not necessarily short rest, but we're going to get some food and just try to figure out what our next steps were immediately. We talked about going to Sierra potentially. Some people had interest in that soothsayer, some other things. But this was just a moment to nod because we had been going at full force all morning.
Yeah.
But
I think we should hit up your mom first, just to let them know what's going on, if they have any kind of retort or extra information, and then we can go off and check up all on our little to-dos.
yes, I think that would be probably our best decision. Get some food. Also, the Duke is going to be there, so it's a chance to fill him in as well.
Your place got the best food, dude. Like, and we fought a steel watch. We fought a bunch of and I don't know, were those magical ninjas? I wasn't sure, but we've had quite a busy morning.
Well, I've never encountered magical ninjas, but I am thrilled by the prospect, I can assure you. I'm so glad to be breathing the fresh air. I have to ask, Leopold, what are your house colors?
Colors.
Your banner, how does it fly?
I actually do have this. Hold on 2 seconds.
Yeah, I feel like you showed us not that long
Yeah,
ago.
I actually do. I'm like, whoa, I actually go look this up real quick. My mother. You see him like trying to go through as he stalls in character.
Yeah, Leo's stalling.
Totally 100%.
Well, my favorite color. Okay.
It's a triad of colors, really. It's more of a maroon, like a deeper maroon with a somewhat of a what color is that? Oh my god.
Get out the
Some
swatches.
yeah, I really had to. A gunmetal green, like a
Ooh.
grayish greenish tone, with gold typically as the triad, that one, the last color. More of a tertiary. That's what I was looking for.
Indeed.
Color, but those are what my mother likes. You notice that he's not in his house colors. Again, he's in purples, grays, that energy.
Interesting. Yeah, I do. You see her eyes like just scan and see that there's no hint of that anywhere. And I go, very strong colors. Triad, indeed, tertiary. That does denote strength in itself, a very strong base. But gold, interesting. Gunmetal.
He
Yes.
will kind of splay his hand, and he is currently in um uh I think technically, is he in Leo or is he in disguise? I think he's in Leo. I think he's gotten to that point where he's comfortable enough showing his actual face.
It's giving Leo.
It's giving Leo. But you see, almost haphazardly, he kind of just flick his wrists as he's walking, trying to stay on the ground. He has like this natural affinity to just float now. As he's walking, kind of flicks his wrist, and you'll see, if you look in our Discord, you'll see the color palette itself. You'll see a picture of his mother appear. To which that's really that. I guess I don't really know the background of or the reason why the colors were chosen. Which my mother might know, but I don't.
Do you think she would be terribly imposed upon if I were to ask?
No. At the end of the day, she is nobility, and nobility like the finer things. So I think she would probably be interested. It's just
Yes.
time, of course. But
Well, should I? What I mean to say is, could I just ask, why aren't you sporting your own colors?
oh, well, it is kind of a long story.
Over lunch?
Sure, yes.
So a lunch-long story. It's not like an epic. Like we can get out, we can eat and leave, and still have the rest of the day.
I don't want to bog your mind down with trauma.
Oh dear.
No, it's
But it would
okay.
make for a wonderful painting.
You are you have I still don't know what this desire for artistry comes from, but it is intriguing.
The soul, I believe, if my teachers are to be believed. They say all good art comes from the soul. So you must rip it out and throw it onto the canvas.
Valid.
Okay. Well, yeah, perhaps once we get some food in our system, I will reveal more about that. Not really out in the open. Yeah.
I would be honored. Food first, and then the soul ripping will occur.
Well, just kind of looks over to Basu and Marcus, and the other just like, yeah, okay. And we'll continue off towards the upper city into the Patriarch's estates.
Okay.
While we're going, can I just keep like a little lookout for anybody who might be looking for someone who maybe escaped a hit? That we're going.
How to spot that back up.
Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Oh, yeah, no, that is what it would be.
Yeah.
If only I were better at that. Oh, okay. Well, that's a 19.
Okay. With a 19, the moment you get up to surface level, there's this sense of dread that doesn't follow behind you. You look around and you can see everybody is minding their business. There are, people at small carts and whatnot taking care of their mercantile needs. Everybody seems to be just enjoying a rather peaceful day. Um, while talk of dragons is still the topic of conversation.
Then I think if the coast looks clear after we've strolled a little bit, we've walked and talked, we've made plans to relax and rest and recover, Anaya becomes a lot more herself. I don't know how to say this, but like she gets a bounce in her step. She stops like hunching and looking like she's hiding, and instead is swinging with her step. Her braids with paint on the end are like twirling and slapping at different merchants and like people she's walking by. There's just art flinging everywhere, and she's waving to complete strangers, a huge smile on her face. She looks much happier to be out of immediate danger. And she's keeping a very keen eye to see if there's anything that she could bring as a gift to the estate they're going to.
I will say,
If it's in
I like
someone's
this.
pocket, that's okay too, but I'd prefer a merchant stall.
well,
I'm looking for
Hi.
something in the Guthmere colors.
no. You are going to find something that does not involve thievery. You can see as you are approaching the walkway towards the upper city that there is a stall with all sorts of like hats and accessories and scarves and feathers, and there's some bits of jewelry. You find a couple of things. One is a hat not too dissimilar from what we're seeing in the Discord. Chat, it's literally just a picture of Ashfeld Guthmere from Baldur's Gate 3. So it's got that sort of little bit of a curve to it with a feather coming across, but it is much more in that maroon-ish color. There's also a little like attachment. You can put like a pin that's got a beautiful golden bit of jewelry with a very small green diamond. It's nice. It's fashionable. It matches the colors. It could work.
Lovely. I would like to turn to the group in general, because I know I'm about to break off and I don't want to just leave, and go, it would be terribly rude of me to introduce myself to such esteemed company without bringing a gift. I would love to purchase that hat right there. Could we just, for one moment, new friends?
Yeah, totally. Was I supposed to bring a gift when I came there last time?
It's not a necessity, but I
mean, Guardian, we do gifts and services, and I did reinforce all of the dining chairs, and your mother still hasn't said anything about it.
consider that sufficient enough if you really wanted to do something for
All right,
someone.
cool.
Sure, we can pause.
Lovely. And Bossu, darling, if you ever reinforced my chairs, I would notice. And then she
I know you
spins
would.
off and is right there at the merchant stall, leaning a little too close in, and her eyes are very wide. And she says, hello.
Behind the counter, you see a mountain of a man.
Okay, eyes up here.
You see huge, a huge frame with this big rust-colored beard and hair that comes down to just above the shoulders. There's clear battle wounds. There's scars. Their hands look rough, and they turn, and their eyes have this like amber sort of honey look to them, and they turn initially with a scowl before, away there, how's it going?
So
Did you
good.
find something you like?
Yes, absolutely. This hat is wonderful, and it looks like you went through a lot to get it.
Oh, I made that gem myself. I cut that and I fashioned it myself.
Such talent. That's incredible. How much is it?
Oh, and for that one, it's going to be 15 gold pieces.
15. Oh,
Yeah. It's a handmade item. I do work
course it is.
really
I
hard on
would
the framing.
expect nothing less. 15.
If you want just the hat, I could take the feather and the gem out. It will be about 5 gold. But really, the ensemble, it's missing something without them.
I agree. Actually, I couldn't stand to part these two pieces of absolute artistry. And to think I was going to gift it to one of the most influential patriarchs in the city. Of course, name dropping the incredible artist himself, but 15. I see. I'm sure there are other haberdashers close who would perhaps be reasonable.
Cujo felt that in his heart. I need you to make me a persuasion check. I'll say with advantage because you definitely name dropped.
Low key sounds like intimidation.
Ooh, okay. That is plus 13 is a dirty 20.
Jeez, Bard rogues. You see, they say, well, you know, if you're planning a name drop and potentially networking, then I suppose that I could offer you a business card and then we can honor the original price of 5 gold pieces.
Oh, that is darling. I would take your card, yes. And please, is it stitched into the hat? Absolutely. And she takes out 5 gold and hands it over immediately.
You can see that there is a this little bit of like filigree. It's clearly like an artist's signature, but it's sewn under the hat, like on the back where a tag would be. And it's just a very fancy letter P. And they produce an actual card and it just says Poshka. Poshka's gifts and haberdashery.
Poshka, you're going to go so far in the city, especially when you know good customers when you see them. Just stylish fit. And a hat box. Could I trouble you for a hat box?
Oh, right. And they
Thank
like
you.
turn and just you see them dig into a crate and you see like all sorts of items and shit get like thrown before eventually a beautiful, pristine black hat box is produced and gently placed in front of you.
So distinguished. Your tastes are just I couldn't imagine a better gift myself. Poshka, you're truly.
Well, thank you, miss. It's very nice of you. And if anybody asks, then just direct them my way. I'm trying to save up for a storefront in the city. It's a little expensive, though.
Oh, well, then a storefront you shall have, my friend. A storefront you shall have. And she'll take the hat box and just turn around and leave.
Amazing.
And when she rejoins the group, she just holds the hat box and goes, all right, I think I've got it. All set.
Thank you.
Yes, absolutely. And I'm going to put in a very good word for Mr. Poshka with your lovely, distinguished mother. Serving, she likes the hat, of course.
Of course. Yes. Hey, GM.
Yes.
Because we're watching what just happened. Can
a reasonable business deal.
100%.
In exchange of money for goods and services.
I think Basu and Marcus will notice like the vibe, not shift, but when Leo is no longer talking in a mental link towards the group, and instead is just talking to his familiar. You see him kind of shift his head. Yes, and there is within a pocket, coming out of it, is a small little rat with white grayish skin, little small little feeties, with their brain exposed. They are a cranium rat. And can Barnabas just take a platinum out of Leo's and just sneakily get over towards the area and just drop the platinum in like an inconspicuous spot for Posca to find later?
Cute. I'm gonna roll. I gotta roll something. Hold on.
Oh, we should get a
No,
little rat
no.
hat.
So Barnabas scampers over and tries to stick to the shadows a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And they are successful. They do leave the platinum. But then Pashka sees that there is a giant rat near the stall, and you hear, "Hey, get out of here!" And you just see like tools be thrown as this little rat like tries to scurry away.
And it just kind of run around maybe a corner and then suddenly has disappeared. Yeah. It will have disappeared, and then Basu and Marcus will see Barnabas pop back out of his little pocket.
I mean, Barnabas has his brain exposed. I think that was the best case scenario. He just freaked out because it was the rat. Well, maybe we should get Barnabas a little hat.
No, his brain is the best. Maybe
I
we
mean,
can-
if you don't mind giving me a little top hat, I can make it work.
Okay.
I was unaware he spoke.
Technically, there's a
Squeaky squeak.
it is technically I accidentally formed them. I guess I needed a companion. I don't really fully understand the details of it all, but they appeared once when we were in the forest, and they've been here ever since.
Barnabas,
Yeah.
darling, you're going in the painting.
I would. Squeaky, squeaky, squeak.
Oh, and squeaky, squeak, squeak to you as well.
I like her.
And they just climb back into the pocket.
Just okay. Carry on. Thank you again. And we'll begin to continue the journey off to the estate.
Okay. You all approach the Guthmere Estate, which the walkway is lined with beautiful, well-trimmed bushes. There's a beautiful garden with 2 fountains immediately at the front and the big, grand building in front of you. As you enter, you can see some of the guards sort of turn and look and spot Leo and then give a salute. They keep an weather eye on like the entourage, but they know that Leo is permitted. So,
Hello, Mr. Elliot. Hello, Mr. Griffin. How are you all doing today?
well, sir, it's been a rather uneventful day so far.
Have you all
Anything?
taken a break?
We only just started about an hour ago, so I'm pretty sure we got a little bit more going, right, Griff? And you see Griffin's like, yeah. Griffin had a little bit of a late night.
Oh. Well, don't let my mother know. Well, carry on. If you don't be afraid to take time to yourself, though, if you need it.
Understood. Sure, Griff will be taking time to himself, right behind the bush, any moment now.
Oh, okay. Pat. Continues forward.
Griff's like,
Yeah, so welcome to my home. Still kind of weird saying that out loud. I didn't
My God,
think I could be back.
the way the light comes in.
Well, I mean, it's just a one-of-a-kind stainless steel iconography of the yeah. It's just a wonderful thing. Anyway, continues forward to the door. Oh my God, I'm blanking, gang. What did we name this man? We named the head
yes.
butler.
With the mustache.
Oh my
Gustav?
God. Gustav? Maybe. Hold on.
Gustan?
Gaston.
Gaston!
You're thinking of the guy from Spy Family.
I'll remember it in a bit. My brain is breaking.
Give him a new
find it
name.
at some point.
It
No,
was like
I can't.
Henrik.
Sounds
Henrik
right.
Sounds right. It does
Okay.
sound right.
I wrote this
Yes.
down somewhere. Where the fuck? Continue.
No, you are good. I'm also looking through Laura's notes to see if there's a note. It's fine. We'll go with Heinrich. I'm pretty sure it's Heinrich. Anaya, you see
I wrote this down.
a wiry, thin gentleman with an impeccable suit, a cravat of that same like green gunmetal color, step out with the most pristine, waxed, sharp mustache that is out there. If it could have his own spotlight, it would. It is immaculately kept, and they sort of step out.
Yes, the good Leopold Guthmere has returned, but with new compatriot. May I announce you, darling?
Oh, yeah, of course. Anaya Loomlock.
Anaya Loomlock of the Loomlock Estate.
And she turns slowly to look at Leopold,
Oh,
unsure of what to say.
Marcus is going to kind of bend down with his 6'9" frame to kind of get in the way and go,
Mon ami, that's Loomlock of the second chances. Specifically that. Right. Yeah. Apologies, darling.
No, none needed at all. In fact, thank you for being so stock still. I can finally see the actual color. You see, clothing, it kind of hides it, but it's not gunmetal green. It's actually sage with thread lining, silver thread. The two mixed together. It's sorry.
I believe you. I don't know colors like that.
She's this close to the butler's like vest, looking at the color. She's explaining this.
He has stood across from kings and monarchs, and so you standing this close, he has not moved. He is just like, yes.
Impeccable. At least 3,000 thread count. Goodness. Must have cost a fortune. And spotless to boot. Lovely.
And she'll step back.
We are quite good about maintaining our outerwear, darling.
But what about your innerwear, dear? Don't forget that.
And it's a joke. She sends him a wink, but she doesn't know if he's humorous or not, so this is a gamble.
His cheeks go red, and he if you will follow me, please, I will announce your arrival.
Sorry.
It just pats his shoulder, just like he pat the guard. Like it is. Thank you. Much appreciated.
Yes.
Hope you've been well.
Now arriving, Leopold Guthmere and the second chances, featuring one Anaya.
Featuring. Okay, we're about to drop an absolute album.
Executive produced by Basu Brightbolt. Cover art by Marcus Heller. Let's go.
Wow. This has to happen now.
But as the door opens and the announcement is made, coming around the corner is not Lady Guthmere. It is Will Ravenguard himself, the Blade of Frontiers, standing. He has a more leisurely outfit on. He's not wearing his full armor like he was earlier this morning, but he does have what looks like a mimosa in his hand, and he turns and says, "Ah, welcome. Sorry, typically the lady of the house does a greeting, but I was in the neighborhood, so I decided to be the one. Welcome back. I trust the rest of your venture down below went well. Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Hat!
That's a box.
Sorry! And she opens it. Hat!
That's probably for the Lady Guthmere. We're out having lunch on the veranda.
Oh, very nervous. Very
Don't,
nervous.
Anaya, it is okay. It is, my mother is, just be yourself.
The most panic you've seen on her face yet. Of course. And then she'll kind of like awkwardly bow to Will.
Would you like assistance with your emotions?
Sorry. Are you going to steal them?
No. No, I don't. What? No, I can tell that you are having an extreme case of, and perhaps I can sully that.
Oh,
Bring it.
I understand. A hug. Yes. Oh, thank you.
And she'll go forward, and she's looking at your face. So if you stop her, she won't go forward.
Marcus is like, I'm gonna let this happen to me. You go right ahead, give me that.
That's so much better.
Oh.
Thank you.
Mm.
It's been so long.
She'll step back.
I do feel much better. Thank you, Leo. You're natural at that.
Anaya, how long were you in that sewer? What else happened to you down there?
Well, I did a bit of exploring. I fought a bit. I came up against some scrappy young little vampire spawns that I, had to and then I hid in the shadows for about 4 weeks and starved for about 1. And then I stole some things from a dead body I found, and then this morning almost got assassinated. That about sums it up.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. No, go ahead.
So this is your first time on the surface for over a month, is what you're saying?
The air is so lovely up here.
Okay, well, we'll get you some pancakes and wine. I think it'll straighten you out.
God damn it.
Pancakes and wine is not the combo I thought you were going to come at me with.
Oh, it's been a conversation.
It's been
Don't knock
day
until you
one
try, is all I'm
shenanigans,
saying.
baby.
As Anaya, as you list off all of those events as you guys are slowly making your way towards the veranda, standing near the kitchen, which is where you guys are walking past, is Lady Ashvelt Guthmere.
No.
Who stands... Which, welcome. I hope that you'll find the accommodations more comfortable.
Hat! And she's already handed it off to Leopold, so now she's confused and like is just holding air.
Steps. Hi, hello, mother.
Hello, darling. How are things?
Things are wonderful. And I'm just gonna pull Anaya just back slightly.
She's like bowing as she's stepping back.
We a new friend who is joining us for a time.
Do we believe them to be safe and trustworthy?
I think. Yes.
Leopold.
Yes. So I was having. She would have heard singularly in her mind. I don't actually. But then out loud, Yes.
All right. Well, if you find them trustworthy, then as do I. And you see as they gesture a little bit to that holy symbol of tear around their neck, but they turn and they face Anaya directly. It's wonderful to meet you, darling.
And
Welcome.
you as well. Thank you for having me. I did bring you an actual hat. I can say more words.
Yes, no, thank you so much. And she'll, accept the box awkwardly from Leo. And she'll open it. Oh, this is quite lovely.
I promised I'd say this. Designed by Poshka. So sorry. And I'm just going to put the little business card in the hat box.
Oh.
Darling, man.
Treasury.
Great to work with. Reasonable prices. But form your own opinion, of course.
I need to make peace with knowing that now that Meadows a part of this group, my cough will come back.
What a recommend, man. That's great.
Oh my gosh. We have it was a long journey beneath everything, and could see that others are here.
Yes, they are. Lady Ashfelt will catch that a little. Marcus, darling. How are you?
My mad mom doing just peachy me. How you doing, you?
I'm doing just fine.
Oh, I love that for you.
Yes, I'm sure you're doing just fine. Throwing right back the same vibe that she threw at him. Like, stop it. He's good.
Basu, darling, I wanted to let you know, I've recently been made aware that our dining chairs have been modified slightly. Was that you?
Actually, it was. Yeah, some of those old chairs could use a couple more, updates with their fittings and stuff. It's all hidden, so,
I'm trying to get Heinrich to update those recently, but thank you so much for doing that. That's so sweet.
Yeah, of course, I've drinking so much of your wine, so I really thought it was fair.
How much wine did you have?
Anyway,
Marcus, you want to go over in the kitchen or something?
Oh, yeah, I think anywhere but here, yeah.
Well, yes, they are preparing lunch. The Archduke and Will and myself are taking a few drinks out on the veranda. If you wish to join us.
Yeah, absolutely. Drinks. You have juice, tea?
We have both, my love.
Wonderful. I figured. I just had to confirm.
If it's not too much trouble, I've been informed that I'm terribly awkward and clumsily nervous when I'm not painting. Is it possible that I could maybe do a painting while you eat? Not of you eating, just while you are eating.
Oh, of course. Yes, of course. Is there anything you need? Do you need a station, a stool?
The kitchen will be fine. I'll grab the water in jars from there. Thank you. Oh, this is wonderful. This is wonderful. The way the light comes in. Oh, you'll see. And she'll scurry off.
Lovely. So.
Would you like to come with?
I don't. I don't think Heinrich or the next in line guard would let Anaya or anyone scurry off by themselves.
This place is basically like a palace. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're like, who is this strange new person just
Dripping
Beauty
paint
and the Beast
everywhere.
everywhere? What is going on?
Oh my God. Would you like to come in?
Anaya, you're going to feel just as home. I also came here my first day after meeting this bunch, so it's definitely a little nervous at first when you sit down and, do all the whole rigmarole. They're the nobility. Ravenguards going to sound really spooky, and, but hey, they got really good wine. And trust me, the minute you start drinking more wine, it all feels like home.
And remember, no matter what they say, they ain't gonna kill you after the first warning. So you got 2 strikes before you gotta get out there. Just because they were trying to smite me, but they haven't smoked me yet. That's all I'm saying.
Smite. They can smite.
Oh yeah, The lady is herself a paladin of Tia, and a mighty powerful one too, if I do say so.
I saw the mark. Oh, wonderful. Well, I'll be on my best behavior. Absolutely. I was just going to get a jar of water.
No, sure. No, please. Jet. 100%. Yep. You are a new hire. I don't know your name.
Oh, sorry, it's Bryn.
Bryn.
It's wonderful to meet you. Yes.
Bryn can assist you going.
Wonderful. I just need a few things. Here, take this braid. I tend to get lost.
Right. Okay. She gingerly.
I will wander if she doesn't.
She'll gingerly take it, and you guys don't need telepathy to know that she's like, okay, this is a weird first day.
I'm sorry.
Well, we can go to the veranda and have drinks with the others.
All right. Anaya, it takes you 2 seconds to get a jar of water. But Bryn like walks you to the kitchen, grabs a jar, fills it, hands it to you, and then you just guys walk right back to like follow behind everybody as they step out into the garden.
That was thrilling. Thank you.
Oh, no problem. It's gonna
Thrilling.
Oh, so sorry about the paint. What you're going to want to do is okay, and bye. Okay.
The door closes behind you just as you hear Archduke Older Ravenguards say, "Filthy rogues. The dragon hunters, they sent them out on a... Oh, yes, sorry. Second chances. Welcome, sorry. Just minor complaints of adventurers in general. Yes, hello everyone. Welcome. Please make yourselves comfortable."
Thank you.
Of course, I would be comfortable in my own home.
Side eye,
This
but I'm
is-
setting up the paint.
And here's the difference between Alder Ravengard and his son Will. Alder doesn't perceive sarcasm. It just doesn't land. So he just says, "Oh, well, as well you should. This is your home." He just sort of smiles and nods. Will just like crosses his arms and takes a drink of his mimosa.
This is Oda, and you've met. This is a wonderful friend. We have Anaya. She is a painter,
I'm not even here. Hi.
and then you've met but Marcus and Basu, of course. What brings you all here today? Of all days, all times.
Alder says, we were just simply discussing the events of the city and the dragon hunters that we had sent. They were running into some minor headaches abroad. And Will, before taking another sip, goes, "Yes, they've been very hard at work trying to plot out their next move."
Oh, anything that we should know about as far as they go?
Well, really, it's more positioning, right? You want to have the right position to hit them in the right spot, Will says as he's looking right at you. Alder's like, "Oh, yes, son. Yes, we've been trying to keep communication with these dragon hunters, but it's been quite difficult, and I fear I have made an error."
All things take time. You can't just suddenly become a world-renowned bladesman just after one or two instances of a mission. Sometimes patience is a virtue.
Will feels that one. Oh, well, that is true. But what I fear my error would be announcing that the dragon hunters were officially given the seal of the Sword Coast, when in truth, that should have been given to you all. So, I mean to fix that. And you see that Alder pulls out a parchment, and it unscrolls, and He signs something, and with his ring, he places it upon the parchment. And even though it wasn't wet with ink, it wasn't like he was imprinting on wax. When he removes that ring, there is an imprint of his symbol next to his signature. You are now officially known as the heroes of Baldur's Gate. With that comes some minor responsibilities, but they're rather trivial. Just occasional appearances at some gatherings around the city, sort of being on hand to listen to the concerns of the populace, some such. It's, as I said, relatively minor.
My apologies, Monsieur Ravenguard. Could I please take a look at that fine paper you wrote up? See, where I'm from, we have a saying. Oh, thank you so much. And that saying goes that the devil is in the details. Something I find to be very true. And I kinda look at
the moment you say that, Ashfeld goes,
I think Marcus would. He's had a few nips of his whiskey, and he goes, and he kind of goes, and then he goes right back to reading the paper, just acknowledging, nothing else. Is there a check you want me to do to kind of parse through this labyrinthian legalese?
yes. Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Can I? I've been listening very intently. I want to walk over and take a look over Marcus's shoulder while he's doing that, and give a little bit of bardic inspiration as I put a hand on your shoulder, and it comes away like a handprint there with the colors I'm using to paint over there. And I think it's a lot of. It's midday. It's a lot of blues from the sky.
Love it.
I love it. I love it so much.
Your bardic inspiration is a D6?
Indeed.
All right.
Indeed.
In D6.
Huh.
All right. It's going to be a total of 17.
With a 17, you do this quick little perusal through, and it's technically a contract, but it's more like an announcement that titles are officially being bestowed upon individuals. Basically, it states that the heroes of Baldur's Gate will stand up to the evils that mean to do it harm, that they will operate with the honor and decency that heroes do exemplify, that they will have ears for those who are in need. It's very general, sort of sweeping statements that are a part of this. And it's clear that this is more like a ceremonial thing as opposed to like an actual, I mean, you've seen a contract, not that fine print, level.
So kind of reading it over, I slowly and very graciously roll it up, nice and tight to give the presentation back to Ravenguard, and I say, well, that was lovely right there. Thank you so much for letting me take a look at that. I really appreciate that. I have been burned by well-intended contracts before, and I don't want anyone else to look for just yet.
You hear another from Ashfeld, but Alder doesn't pay it any mind. He just says, well, you should be aware that this does come with certain benefits. There's a monthly stipend that will be delivered to your new keep that is within the city.
You just see Marcus like just deadpan when he hears that, because inside there's like a but outside just and he goes, well, I think that sounds mighty nice of you. I really appreciate all that, and I would love to collectively discuss these matters at a more appropriate time. This here's lunch. We ain't got to worry about that right now.
Oh, yes. Let's leave the business for a business-focused meeting.
You see Leo's face just really quickly as Marcus is super excited. Leo's like, stipend? You all get... What do you need a stipend for when you just have... Okay.
Says the one with an allowance.
I was going to say, put that in the book. Why do you need a stipend? Don't you have an allowance?
Good money. Okay. Oh, sure, great. Wonderful.
Like the
Yes.
keep. So, we could sleep there.
Yes, young Basu. The keep is
And-
yours. It could be a home. You can stay in it whenever you like. It is yours.
Oh,
You
Sorry.
see that he finally keys in. Yes. Young
Oh.
Brightbolt.
I haven't had a home in Baldur's Gate in a long time. Excuse me. Wow. Okay, thanks. Yeah. Processing has to happen in here,
Yes,
in here, and in
of
this.
course. Yes.
Where's the keep located?
It is in the upper city. It is about 1.5 blocks from your mother's estate.
Okay.
And Ashfield says, I would have it be nowhere else.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I understand, Mother. Thank you.
Of course, it means I can just visit whenever you need the company. You know, bring over some housewarming gifts. I'm sure it could use a little bit of decorating. You know.
Oh no. Sure. Yeah. That is. Of course. Yeah.
Perfect. And in that moment, you, Leo, maybe realize after that teeny little exchange, you may have accidentally agreed for your mother to just come over.
Oh no. No accident. Omega just actively had the realization that he would never say no to his mom. So he's like, yeah, of course, come over. But also, Leo's like, yeah, it's fine. We've been sharing houses the entire time. No, it's just everybody's keep. So she might get turned away one day.
Leo, are we still in the mind bubble? Are we still in the
Pretty
the
much,
group chat?
unless there's a reason for us not to be, consider us yes. And I'm marking things on my side as we do it.
So once an interaction happens within the if you will the group chat, Marcus is going to mentally say, remember we still have a little home in El Terrell if you need to get away for the weekend.
Oh, yes, of course.
We do?
Yeah,
Oh.
Basu, we do. That means you too.
Ac-
You too, mon ami.
Actually, I think we should. I need to get Mishka and Kellen here, and now with the keep, that would be easier. They could be closer. Sorry, Mishka and Kellen are some I've gone close to from El Terrell.
Oh, don't worry, I'm not even here. Keep discussing. I think it's wonderful that you have too many homes.
You actually see, like, for a moment, there's a realization that he no longer has to hide. There's a level of, you have too many homes. You have places you can go. It's what he got out of that. He just, yeah, I guess I do. So either way, lunch, and then we can figure out logistics. I've realized they're probably going to really, fucking Misha's going to stab me. Oh, no. It's fine.
Sorry, do your friends stab you often? Is that something we should all be doing? At
Well-
what time and what depth do you need to be? I'm not really comfortable with the stabbing of my friends,
No,
honestly.
Kellen, well, no, she just, you'll meet them. They're wonderful. I love them.
And they will they perhaps also stab strangers or
No, they won't. They have, well, don't. Kellen, you don't have to worry about Kellen at all. He wouldn't know how to use a knife.
There are two of
even
them, yes.
Yes. Mishka, I love her, and she just gets different reads on people. That's all.
wonderful. Well, it would be an honor to be stabbed by your friend.
No, you don't need to worry about any stabbing, I think.
It's just you seem less and less sure each time. You know what? A bridge we can cross when we arrive at the bridge. Incredible.
Yes. And yeah, I think Marcus at least, Basu hasn't met them. Marcus will remember that. Kellen is the book nerd. And Mishka is the roguest rogue to rogue. So she stabs for less. And they're in a polyamorous, they're polykill.
Love. Marcus. So sorry. I've only got enough color to get this right once. I can't go back over it. Could you lift your chin?
My chin?
Yes, lift. Yes. Sense of pride, sense of accomplishment. Yes, lovely. Please don't break your neck.
Will says, pride and accomplishment, not, oh, look at that bird up ahead.
Wait, do you need me to look prideful, or do you need to see, because you say you want to waist color, you try to get the neck tattoo I got here, my collar?
No.
Yes, does it say dad on your collar?
You know,
Sorry?
everyone says it says dad. It don't say that. It's written in devil runes. It's a deeply esoteric word.
I don't need to see the deeply esoteric parts. I just need your light on your face. The
Okay,
right
hold
angle.
on, let me get into. So you want, and he's like trying really hard to like find the hero pose, and he doesn't really.
The variety
he's
you're
doing.
giving is unique. It's lovely. No, it looks great. The Basu, could you hold your cup up just a bit? Thank you. Yes, perfect. And I'm so sorry, Ravenguards, could you please just look less dire? Could you smile? It would be great for the moment, for the scene.
Will smiles genuinely. Alder's like,
Yes, just approximately in that way. Yes, wonderful. Thank you so much.
and
And lovely.
how
The
long do you
Guthmeres are
need me? How long?
perfect. Oh, you're done. You're fine.
Oh.
You're fine. Thank you. Sorry, I know that hurts the muscles of the face. I deeply apologize. It's the faces are the last part. They go the quickest. I promise.
Will says, no, it's fine. He needs to learn to smile and relax a little bit more often anyway.
Oh, just so.
Although, funnily enough, he does smile a lot when he's around here. Interesting.
Oh, I have a sneaking suspicion.
Ashfeld says,
So sorry.
no,
I believe it's the
not at all.
pancakes and the wine.
It is. You know, the combination of the two, the pancakes and wine, are known to make,
There's a pancake in his wine.
Oh my
goblet.
god, boss.
Yep, that's my little boss. So he knows how to put away the liquor. I think he's got like a third leg hanging out somewhere. He keeps it all in there.
Listen, Marcus, you would make a great dad. Don't listen to that.
I don't think I got the patience for that. I think I'd be a lousy dad, but I do like the little ones. I do like to, give a little candy to like very polite kids. They just little munchkins. Give them a little candy and we wave goodbye.
That's great dad material to me, man.
I suspect that's proved why I won't be a good dad. So we're just gonna leave it at that, huh?
I think, Will says, I think you have a very warm energy about you. I think it could work.
More to me? A
Well, you got
parent?
the label on your neck. Why not?
I have to translate this into something common. I swear. But if I'm wearing the label, might as well aspire to the greatness of being a father. Me. Oh.
It's at this point that manifesting next to Leo is just this sack of letters and papers that is currently tied with a tie that bears the seal of Baldur's Gate upon it. And Alder goes, oh, that was fast. It seems you've already got some requests from the townspeople.
Wait, what? Looking at Marcus, who has the contract, not knowing that this was part. Oh, Oh, sure.
Oh, a lot of them are just letters explaining some issue that they might have at their home. Leo, you open the first one, and it's like, my landowner hasn't fixed the plumbing in 3 weeks, and I am writing to file a complaint. Another one says, my husband hasn't returned from that whore's house in 2 days. You get a bunch of bullshit out of these. A couple of them seem like, okay, that could be worth looking into. But for the most part, a lot of them are shitty neighbors being shitty neighbors. That damn racket down the street,
Are they just gonna pop out of nowhere like all the time?
No, as long as you're within the city, typically once a week, we have the.
We have an
enchantment set.
arcane. Of course, we have an arcane mailbox. That just makes sense. I always wondered where our mail came from, and you never let me get it because I guess it's just been magically appearing because I can't do it myself because I wasn't a good wizard. Either way,
I
just-
could.
Okay, how about we look
Strength
at
saving throw.
I tried.
I was right there with you, man. I was about to say something, and we were just too slow.
That is a 21.
Do I want it to continue to be a 21? Is the main question I have here.
Well, that's a question. That's a you question.
First, for a moment, the chair that he's sitting in.
Hands went to Anaya.
The chair just starts to rattle for a moment as it slowly starts to lift, but then it sits back down. Either way, great. Are there any that popped up that seem like something we should keep our eye on? Or were they all just kind of like random, my cat is not coming back? And
There is one. I've seen another one go into that estate and not come back out. I know this is my 5th letter, but I promise you, every time I look at that manor, I am terrified, and I think there's something haunting it. I need someone to please investigate the Janath estate. Nobody's come out of that estate in some time. Please.
the Janatha estate?
Janath. Janath.
Got it. Janath estate. I think that one will get like pulled out as he reads it and floated over towards the group. Just and floating over as he's saying, "Oh, cool, okay, then wonderful. There does seem to be some issues, but I guess we can look into them as we have time."
Oh, delightful. I will apprise you of any news that we hear, either from up north or otherwise, in relation to her.
Well, actually, you should coming back. I don't know what he has told you about what happened in the Undercity.
Yes, there were 2 infernal watch that you all had dispatched quite handily, from what I've been told.
Yes, that is true. Also, what do you call them? The dragon things? Looking at Basu and Marcus, because CB physically wasn't at the combat. What were the dragon things?
Abatosh?
Abishai.
No,
Abishai. The Abishai.
Yeah.
Yeah. They were these creatures. I think I'll just minor illusion the ones that he saw in front of him. Also, Um, what else does he not know? I'm just looking at my notes.
When he starts talking about the Abishai, I think Basu is going to hand a glass of wine to Udazash.
Udazash accepts it. She hasn't said a lot. Pretty much at all since being on the surface.
Yes, so those things are a new problem, I guess, and just in case you all run into any within the city.
Understood. Thank you for apprising us of this. I
Mhm.
will pass this along to my agents and we'll see what information we can gather. Yes.
He looks at his mom. I should, well, one, we can wait until after lunch, but I should speak to you about something.
Oh, of course. Whatever you need, darling.
But we're not leaving anytime soon, so we can eat
sure.
first.
Well, if you'd like, we can speak presently. It's fine. The food's going to arrive in the next.
I
few
would
minutes.
rather not say this here.
All right. Understood.
Sorry, no, just
Oh,
family things.
bond between a mother and his son should be respected.
Basu and Marcus, not Anaya, because he doesn't know about this just yet. Will just hear. I need to speak to her about someone.
Okay.
Returning the message. This might be a good idea then for us to go our own separate ways. I think we all got stuff we gotta do when this feels like a private conversation.
It's not going to be long. It's just she just needs to know that he is now a part of this. We still can do lunch and all that. This isn't like a long. I just didn't want you all to be worried about why I was being cryptic around Ravenguard and Ravenguard.
Not at all, mon ami. You do what you gotta do, you.
Yeah, we trust you.
Okay. Then food should be ready, and we can just go outside.
Well, just before we go into this conversation, mechanics-wise, you absolutely qualify for a short rest. And then some. You guys are well fed. You feel much more rested and relaxed after the events of this morning. We'll say Leo and Eschfeld step out to the garden in the front, perhaps, to have the conversation. Okay.
Mhm.
Yes, darling.
So I don't think I brought this up yet. Remember, after father died, and well, even slightly before that, the one who was my wizarding teacher.
Yes, Roland.
Roderick.
Roderick. I'm so sorry. Yes, Roderick.
Did you do you know what happened to him? Why he left, or what happened after the brain thing?
Oh, I don't quite know. I didn't quite key too much into his activities, but it was a very quick departure.
Well, we've learned that he's kind of the reason some of the Still Watch have gotten out. I heard the name and I didn't want to believe it, and then I saw him. Not physically, I could tell it was him.
Her body language shifts, and that warmth in her eyes and the motherly affection shifts as she is now faced with something. She looks uncomfortable. Oh,
The good thing is we have confirmation that it is someone and not a thing and not a mystery. We have a clear at some point when we leave. I think we're going to and he may be there. We don't know.
right. Well,
Is that something? I don't know what he can do. Well, obviously I know what he can do, but I just didn't know if I wanted you to at least.
yes, that is very upsetting. She looks at you and she is trying to find the words to say what she knows that she has to say. Would you sit for a moment? Should we sit together for just a
Yeah, of
second?
course.
Yes.
He will find a seat. What's going on?
I have to tell you something. And I know that as difficult as it will be to hear, that it will come easier if I'm the one to say it. Because if he is in your path in some way, then knowing him, he will lob a bomb.
What does that mean? What's going on?
Do you remember one of your first lessons with him? It was perhaps only a couple of weeks in to your training under his tutelage, where his training was particularly difficult that day, and you had lost consciousness because of the duel.
Yeah, he was trying to get me to understand how to, like, brace myself for stuff. But he's a very strong. I don't really understand. He can blend magic with his sword and enhance himself. But he's just strong. I got that, and I can prepare for strong. I think. I mean, Marcus can like turn really big, and he can. I can handle strength, so I'm not as worried about that.
That's good. I just I just want to make sure that you are equipped enough to face him. And that day, he did something. And I made a mistake that day.
What did he do? He's gonna like reach out and like grab her hand. It's okay. I understand. Like times were hard, and my dad was gone, and I know he was there. So
I'm going to remember this warmth. He did something to you that day. The cult of the Absolute was not known at that time. At least not as prevalently as it was towards the end. He informed me that he placed an insurance policy to ensure that his allies were in a favorable position. He put a tadpole inside of you when you were unconscious. And he told me that if I wanted to keep you safe, that I would do whatever the cult would ask of me. And I hated...
wait, hold on. That's why I'm like this now.
I tried finding any cure, anybody who had any information. But every time I tried, he would make it clear that he had access to you.
The ground around Leo is beginning to rumble. The small rocks starting to float. Wait, just the year that I was gone, and that's everything that happened on that day, it's because he.
Yes.
And you let him do it?
Leopold, I didn't... No, I didn't let him. I tried to...
What did you promise?
That Gortash would be named Archduke.
The rumble gets bigger, louder. There is a burst of energy. She needs to make a wisdom saving throw, I think. Let me just double check the spell. Charisma saving throw. as
That would be
he
an 11.
unknowingly casts Zone of Truth. And there is a concussion that comes with this casting. Just the world, not air, pushing literally a bend in reality and in existence. Did you let him go?
No, he disappeared the moment that the Elderbrain presented itself. I tried everything I could to find him, to find you. With the chaos, with everybody turning, I had to find Leopold. My love.
I just need to. I don't blame. I just I think legitimately he gets up and just kind of flies off. Maybe
Leopold,
upward upon the top of the house or something. He just floats away. He just needs to process what he just learned. Telepathic bond goes down. You feel like a the zoop of like a TV being shut off.
everybody inside. Will is actually like staying to like kind of clean up a little bit. And is like carrying on idle conversation. Does anybody react when that telepathic bond goes down?
I think in the middle of us, like, I'm going through all of the letters and like writing a diagram on this, like, to rebuild this lady's like the sewer system. And I'm talking to Marcus. I was like, "Do you think this estate thing is ghosts? I think it's Leo, ba."
Oh, it's like someone turned off the fan, and now I hear too much.
Yeah, it's like
Huh?
there was that white noise and now it's gone.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Sorry?
Me.
What are we talking about?
Are you two all right?
Yeah. We have inner ear conditions from a lifetime of ill-advised battle choices. Boss, who saved me?
I will need a deception check for that magical statement.
I appreciate it. It was really good.
Thank you. Is it deception?
Yeah.
Guess who has advantage in deception?
Hmm.
Don't worry, it's only a +2, but I get to roll 2 dice. That's appropriate. That's entirely appropriate. So I'm just put that there was advantage. The first one was a critical fail. The second one was a 5 for a total of 7.
Make it a 12. Yeah, an inner ear thing. A dragon screamed at us really close. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't gotta tell you my medical
12.
records. Me, you ain't my doctor.
My passive insight's
Sorry.
a little better than that, so I don't think Anaya is fooled. But she's not going to say anything. She'll go,
Surely we should regroup and see if there's anything that can be done to fix this. I'm just finishing. Just make it nice and clean here. And she'll do a quick like prestidigitation, and then spin it around and show, I guess, whoever's still out here the painting that is now complete. It kind of looks like a more ethereal Last Supper, with like the Ravenguards on one side and the second chances, like the Ravenguards and the Guthmeres on one side and the second chances on the other, with Marcus looking at the contract and leaning back in a chair, with Basu leaning forward with a massive, like sloshing glass of wine with a pancake falling out of it, with Leopold giving like the stankiest of stink eyes to Will, and Will smiling and with an arm around his father, and with older Ravengard leaning and smiling into the lovely Mother Guthmere. So I think it all looks
lovely for now. And all of you here, everyone, gets a feeling of, wow, this is us, and this is how we could be. And there's a moment of happiness here, and you all get 16 temporary hit points.
Shit.
Adorable.
Oh yeah.
How many?
16.
16.
Wow.
Nice. Is that inspiring leadership?
Wouldn't you like
No.
to know? I don't know.
I will find out. I will cross that bridge when we get to it, I suppose.
No.
And it's such a beautiful painting that all of the concern and very obviously bad lies that Marcus is doing right now is kind of melts away when he just kind of looks at it and he kind of holds it back. Really, Train? That's the tinnitus that I'm telling you about as adventurers.
Yeah. It's
Every once in
spread.
a while,
Yeah.
my backpack has to like cycle through power, and a little steam thing engine comes out, and just sorry, I'm gonna fix that. I swear.
Yeah. But he's looking at it, and you can kind of see whatever like defensive hackles are raised slowly kind of melts and fades away. And he goes, Naya, you did this, you.
Oh,
This is really
yes.
good.
Look how handsome you look. How dashing. I got the nose, right?
Hey, look, I could be as pretty as a picture, but the picture don't look pretty until you paint it. You did this. This is you.
I will accept that we did this because I couldn't have painted it all if I didn't paint you.
Well, thank you very much, Monami, but I appreciate the talent you brought to this. This looks fantastic. Hey, Bosu, pick which one of our kind of picks up was which one of our houses is going? Which one, Monami?
Basu's staring at it this close. I was like, whoa, wow, you guys are so hot.
Well, I'm literally on fire like so many times. Bosu, you are too. Look at that. Look at you. You're like a little.
No.
guy
I'm
in night shirt over
adorable.
there.
I'm adorable. You all are hot. Well, Udazash is adorable and hot.
I quite disagree, Basu. I'm sorry to rain on your lovely parade, but it is. I saw you leap into danger in the middle of a sewer with your backpack a gurgling or whatever it does, and it was just quite attractive.
I do appreciate that. The gurgling was probably my acid reflex, but I'll take it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Hey, Monami, nothing sexy than conference and parado. You everyone's dancing partner, Monami. We're gonna go out one time and drink, and you're gonna know what it means to be everyone's dancing partner.
Oh, dancing. Yes. No. So, should we what do I do with it now that it's made?
Well, I'm kind of fond of art. You know, I'm something of an artiste myself, Monami. Why don't we put it up in the keep here in Baldur's Gate, and then that way we could celebrate the occasion. Us.
But Basu's like just remembered that like he was going to go find out what happened with Leo and got distracted by this painting. He was like, let's go see what Leo thinks about it, and just like runs in the wrong direction. He doesn't know his way around this house.
Yeah,
Runs into the library.
Yeah.
This is gonna be like, yeah,
Leo!
where you go? Yeah, Dad, where you going?
Well, then you keep it, Marcus. Thank you for your kind words. Next time I will draw you larger. With the small canvas, you see.
Will sort of peek around Marcus's huge frame and just say, "It is delightful, but you should be in the frame as well, darling."
Oh, well, then who would paint the picture?
Well, fair, but that's quite good. How long have you been painting? And like just starts to engage in small talk as like people start
Small
to
talk is
search.
Anaya's favorite. That means no secrets.
Yup.
She just starts yapping until like we know that we're moving in a specific direction to find Leo.
Okay. I will say Basu and Marcus give me everybody here give me an investigation check, except for Leo, because you're the one they're trying to investigate. to try to find. So
I'm gonna do mine
but
at
everyone is.
disadvantage because I've had a lot of wine.
Can I? I've been dripping paint.
The whole time.
I'm so sorry. I've been dripping paint. Can I see if, like, can I flavor casting guidance to see if there's any like ways that this has trailed or tracked? Because I've also been touching Leopold, hugging Leopold. Can I see if can I track paint just for flavor? I'm not asking for advantage.
Are
I'm
you
just
asking if
asking.
you have paint sense as a?
I mean, I
as a
think
sense
we
on your
both
sheet?
know I do. But what I'm
That's
saying
fair.
is, can I flavor that in my role?
Yes, 100%. I love that so much.
Great. Then I'm giving myself guidance. Oh, hot dog. Oh, I'm not good at this. I see. Okay. Well, luckily I rolled really good. That is a 18.
Okay, Basu.
And a natural 1.
Wait, screaming.
A 19 and a natural 1.
With disadvantage.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
I was like, I'm gonna
For
give myself
those-
disadvantage, and immediately was the worst thing.
For those who are just joining us for Crit Chronicles, in every game we play, every critical success or failure that is rolled gets marked into the chronicle itself. So, Basu, tell me, where do you end up in the Guthmere mansion?
Marcus yelled at him that I was walking to the library, and Basu did not hear him. So Basu is still looking for Leo in the library.
Okay.
He's small. He's
and-
got a lot of room to search.
And Marcus, what did you get?
We got 2 ones. Oh my lord!
Paint sense.
And of course, Winnie and Udasash aren't here.
Yep.
But they're here, but they're not. Yeah.
Hey, Basu, do you just want to get wildly drunk and lost and have a side quest adventure? Just
In the library.
just a Bosu Marcus mess around. Like, let's just see what chaos we get into.
I don't know what it is about today, but I feel like Basu and Marcus have a Scooby-Doo and Shaggy vibe going on. And
I
just-
But we're both Shaggy. Yeah. Like Zoinks, Basu. I'm really lost.
I will say, yes, both Marcus and Basu venture into the library to find Leo. And because the library is so enormous, they literally can't find the exit. But, Anaya, I would like for you to explain how you end up seeing that Leo is on top of the estate.
Wonderful. I think I start by going the way that he and his mother went to talk. And then I see like paint dripping in a spatter that looks extremely unlikely for any type of actual like walking trajectory. And then I would find the lovely maidservant who held my braid and ask how to get to roof access. Well, of course, she holds my braid. So I don't get lost. And I would start walking up that way, and I'll traverse the like upper walkway rooftop for as long as it takes to then narrow it down to find Leo.
Okay. Leo. Several minutes go by before you can hear the sound of a balcony door opening and the shuffling of one Anaya.
Oh my god, it's so high up here. Oh my god. Okay. What? Hello, it's me. Oh my god. Could I, I'm just gonna crawl. I'm gonna crawl. Just full screaming as she's crawling forward on hands and knees, deathly afraid of heights.
You would feel like a sudden like weight come upon you as I just try to steady you for a moment. Though I'm not. You don't see me moving. There's just like a weight, like kind of pushing you down slightly.
Oh.
What are you? How did you?
I followed the paint. It's always a dead giveaway. I've learned. They keep finding me. Sorry. It's so high up here. Do you like that? Does that give you a sense of safety? Seems impossible.
Is everything okay? What's going on?
We're ready to depart, and we couldn't find you. Well, they couldn't find you. I found you just fine. I'm terrified. Is there something the matter? Most people don't isolate on rooftops unless they're looking for heroes or villains in the city, or upset.
No, I will come down shortly. I just needed some air.
I think I know what that's like. And she's gonna still crawl a little bit forward until the shaking of her elbows just makes her stop. She just has to steady herself. And looking over at you, she says, "It's lovely meeting your family. Family disagreements and truths can be very difficult, and I find it's always best to unburden yourself with someone who has no idea of the context. It's always so much easier. And look! Oh my god! Look around! It's me! Oh god! Okay, grip the ground. Grip the rooftop. You could just tell me.
I don't blame her. She didn't know. She didn't know the context of what it all would mean. I just there's someone we are on this way. I told you that we were going to be doing some a lot on this journey.
Yes.
Someone that we are going to be dealing with. I just found out this reason. I can.
Oh.
I didn't know. I was confused on the day that the brain attacked the city. I didn't really know what was going on.
And you said you don't blame her, but your mother knew.
How long have you been in the city?
I think 4 years.
So you were here when.
Yes.
You remember that Gortash had power.
Yes, they had flyers of him everywhere. Very divisive opinions.
I just learned why my mother, who's a part of the parliament, why she said yes to him.
Does it have to do with that?
Roderick. He was my teacher. I was studying to be an arcanist. Of chronology, magic, time. I needed to learn to see how to get my father either way, he was my teacher, and he's apparently during one of the lessons discreetly and infected me with this parasite, and now I can rewrite the very molecules that make someone's insides with a blink, and it's all because he decided to prey on my.
That's
I-
not right.
It's like what can I do? I can't be mad at her for loneliness and not having a choice. I can't.
But why not? What if you could, just for a moment, just on this rooftop, for a moment, let yourself feel what you feel? Maybe don't villainize it. You don't have to villainize your mother either. Just accept the feelings that are coming to you. You deserve to feel them. You didn't even have the truth before. The feelings you've been feeling about your condition were built on the knowledge that you had. And now that you have new knowledge, it's an entirely new foundation, Leopold. I'll be angry with you if you'd like. We could shout from this rooftop, or if forgiveness feels better, we could just sit. But you deserve to feel. You don't always have to take the high road just because you're certainly brilliant.
I just didn't get a choice in all of this.
It's
And
terribly
now I
unfair.
am. No, it's fine. I think I've already accepted that I won't. I, I, I don't go back to how things were. And I am angry. I'm angry and I'm sad and but I'm focused. And I won't take any anger out on her. So I will take it out on him. And I think as he says that, Anaya, you would see slowly peeling off of him, like an after image, is a semi-translucent, slightly glowing pinkish gray, that same tone within his eyes, variant of him will just float right off.
Oh, I see. Well, I would be honored to help in any way that I can. Even if that's by standing back and painting your vengeance. Though I hope it gives you peace rather than restlessness.
Thank you.
I think your friends are lost in your library. It's honestly too many books.
GM, I'm gonna look over to Sai, who is going to fly down towards them in the library. The entity can go through solid objects.
You watch this after image of Leo like fully just sink into the roof. And Basu and Marcus, as you are somewhat drunkenly stumbling through, and you turn a corner again around a bookshelf. You see that presence manifest before you.
Walking down, like, no, Marcus, I think we've been down this hallway before. Yeah!
You
There are
hear,
ghosts here.
you hear stumbling around. You hear stumbling around. Who needs this many damn books into Leo? I'm a haunt. I apologize, Leo. You have a lovely library.
They have asked that you be led from these halls to rejoin them.
So, like, do one of y'all have like a golden thread or like some breadcrumbs? Because I'm like biblically lost right now.
Sai doesn't give facial expressions, but you feel in your bones and in your soul the biggest eye roll emanating from this entity who just slowly floating turns and just starts slowly floating through the maze and back out of the library for you to follow.
Because of the, and I say this with all the love of my heart, passive aggressiveness of that, you can see Mark is just kind of staring, waiting for the answer before it finally clicks, and he's like, he's just going on his own. Oh, no, and he immediately starts to pick up the idea that I'm supposed to follow, and he starts following Sai.
Marcus, am I drunk or does Leo sound different?
The answer to both those questions, mon ami, is yes.
All right, just making sure. Thanks, man.
Hey, no worries, I got your back.
We'll follow Ghost Leo to Leo, presumably.
Okay. I assume everybody does reconvene.
What will happen, Anaya, and this is probably worse. You will see him stand up. He's not like a different person, but he's just a little more intent with his words and his movement, like kind of spouting off. And he'll kind of get close to you. Actually, do I need to get close to you to do this? Apologies. Let me just check one quick thing. I don't think I do. Yes, I do. I will just move over. Thank you. And I'll press against your shoulder for a moment. And there will be like, you know, the feeling you get when you're laying on your arm too long, and then when you finally get up, it suddenly just feels cold.
Oh no.
You feel a coldness starting at your shoulder, move down you, and it continues to go down to your feet. And as you're maybe processing that, you see Leo just like move to the edge of the house and then just start to float and walk down and tells you to come with as he casts fly on you.
Oh, me. Okay. And then, excuse me, by myself. Hello. Hold my brain. No? Okay.
Oh God, I don't know if I can do that. I'm gonna make a literal wisdom save. I'm terrified of heights.
I actually love the idea that this wisdom save isn't to see if you like lose your confidence. It's flying is will made manifest, so it's your very control of where you end up going.
And because this was given to me by Leopold as a thank you, and you know, I'm gonna spend I'm going to give myself advantage on this. And
I got you.
I have a nat 1 and a nat 20 here on this dice.
Oh! Almost exactly what I did, but opposite.
Anaya.
Well,
I think there is an immediate, because of the nat 1, there is an immediate, I can't do this, I can't do this, it's too high up. Oh my God, I'm gonna fall into a cloud and then I'm gonna crash through the crowd and into the ground and I'm gonna become a part of the ground. And then suddenly, as I see Leopold walk down, there's that errant thought, but wouldn't it be a beautiful painting? And then I just kind of leap off the edge.
Oh,
Full send.
and he will like as you begin to move, fly off. No, I think he like moves to your hand and like kind of like guides you down.
Yay! Unfortunately, she's yapping the whole way down about how beautiful everything is.
Well, as everybody rejoins, I think it is here that we're going to go ahead and take our 10-minute break. So, to those in chat, thank you so much for watching. We're going to take a quick 10 minutes for bio breaks and that sort of thing. So if you are watching with us, then go get a snack, get a drink, take your medicine if you haven't. We'll see you guys in about 10 minutes. Be right back, everybody. And welcome back, everyone. So, you all have gathered, I assume probably at this point, like at the front gates of the estate. What route are you guys going to take? What's the plan?
Well, we're leaving the Guthmere Estate, the Guthmere.
We're meeting up at the front, about to head out. Yeah.
Sorry, Sirenscape. Got a little loud. Sorry.
Yeah, it's all.
Anaya and Leo meeting up with Marcus and Basu. Marcus and Basu, you'd notice, he's not quiet, but he's definitely like pensive.
Mm-hmm. I imagine as Sai has led them to you guys, I imagine that Sai just fully like floats until you watch that after image disappear back into Leo.
Yeah, so Marcus is going to take a few seconds to kind of look, I won't say knowingly, but he'll look at Leo with a sense of like, I'm gonna guess something's wrong. You don't have to tell me, but like I just want you to know that like I understand, like I know something's up and it's fine. And he's just gonna kind of like look at you seriously and nod, just like, you know, to let you fill in that gap, like whatever those words that need to be said or not at all.
We should just what's on our. Did you all get food? Sorry,
Yeah, we
Quite
all ate. We're good.
Yeah.
wonderful. Then where should we go next?
Well, we just inherited a keep, which I think that is too overwhelming for me to process currently. There's also a haunted house, which sounds like less processing for me, a lot more fun. But I do think we need to check out the runes that were on those guys who try to beat up Anaya.
Oh.
So the book.
They weren't going to beat me up. It's fine. It's fine.
No, more than they got nothing on you. They barely touched you, but I got this rune here that we have written down.
Oh yeah, you sketched it.
Yeah. I think we were gonna go talk to Sierra about that because she knows a lot about runes. Her. Anyone else we can think of that may know something else?
She is probably our best point of contact.
Okay.
GM, could I make a roll about this
Sure.
to see how much I know?
About runes specifically?
The rune that Marcus has drawn.
Oh, sure. Go ahead and give me an Arcana check.
Okay. Well, that relies on intelligence. Oops. Okay. That is 16.
With a 16, you've encountered arcanists and wizards before, and you know that some spell work can be completed through the use of just like root runes, the magical language for which spells can be cast, right? This definitely seems very advanced, or it seems rather blatant, if anything. Like, if you know the rune for death, which is what this is, to just sort of parade it around on your friends, you're kind of an egotist, a little egotistical. It's like flaunting your arcane ability a little. But in terms of like how rare or how advanced, I'd say that's something that's a little difficult to recall.
Gotcha. Okay, wonderful. I say nothing.
Okay.
We can
Great.
we can go to Sierra then. Then perhaps check out the keep afterwards, just to potentially put anything there before we head off to the Janeth estate.
And who's Sierra?
Oh, Sarah, she whip smart. She knows a lot about runes. So I think, and he'll show I think the storm rune or whatever the rune is that I got from her on my wraps. She's found a way to use them all kinds of manners. Just a murder of possibilities is what she's got under that noggin of hers.
I can't wait to meet her.
Well,
Question.
Answer.
I don't. Well, you're a wonderful human, Cujo, but I don't think you can necessarily answer this. I think Metal can. Well, maybe you can. I don't know. You are the GM. Out of curiosity, does Anaya have true sight? I asked specifically because if there was just talking about runes, nothing seems to be on his forehead or anything like that on his face. But if you had a way to like see invisible things, you would see a third eye on his forehead. That is the rune that he got from Sierra.
Incredible. I do indeed have a way to see that. That's lovely.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's interesting without
what
telling me
you're
that it's
saying.
interesting. Oh my god.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
I think Anaya knows it is rude to stare. So as Marcus holds this one up, her eyes do dart to Leopold, but not up at all. It's a very trained, hard stare that stops here. And she goes, "Well, lovely. Maybe she'll give one to make me famous artist. Let's see."
You all make your way through the city until you find a familiar looking shop, now with a somewhat, I don't want to say fancy, like sign, Jesus criminy, sign above the door that just says Sierra the Rune Master. And inside you can see that some of the shelves are stocked a little bit more with more of these stones that she has small labels in front of. And each one of them has a singular word. One is hope, fear,
You're done.
strength, dexterity. No, I'm not.
You're done.
I said it. Blighter. No, I'm just kidding.
Bitten.
Crit hit.
Now you need to use that as promo.
You know what? I think we should.
You have permission from this cast to use it for another cast. It's fine. They just have to pay us back.
Listen, the Chronicle is one book that holds many stories. Sometimes they intertwine.
Now I want to know what the hope and fear runes do.
Well, it's mechanically it's a lot. But you can see Sierra is standing across from an older gentleman who is holding one such stone, and she's in the middle of explaining, this one happiness. It's sorry, Jesus criminy, that beat. Where the hell did that go?
Doom.
That was intense and unnecessary. She says, this one will assist, but it won't remedy. It will help allow some of the good thoughts in to help you through this difficult time. And Anaya, you watch as this older gentleman nods, places a coin purse on the table, and she smiles, and then she takes this sort of translucent, somewhat dark gray crystal, and she positions it right at this gentleman's forehead. And you watch as she slowly whispers an incantation to herself, and you watch as this crystal is pressed up against right where that third eye would be. And then you watch that crystal continue pushing through until it disappears into his forehead. And you see this little glow of light that starts to manifest a little bit as there is a rune that appears on his forehead in pure silvery white light. It's not blinding by any means, but just enough for the symbol to be visible before it slowly fades from sight, and you just watch him. He just takes her hands into his. Thank you. Thank you. And he has a small smile on his face as he takes a deep breath and starts making his way towards the exit, and she waves and then sees you all. Oh, welcome back. Back so soon. As you can see, things are going a little bit better than last I saw you. Oh, hello. I don't believe we've met.
Hi, I'm Anaya. It's nice to meet you. I love the way you shove rocks into people's skulls.
Oh, well, it's more complicated than. Thank you so much.
It comes away a slick of green and red from the paint.
I mean, that was cool. First of all, that looks a lot quicker than therapy. Second of all, I really like the ring of the sound of Rune Master. I think that's excellent marketing.
Well, since there are no others in Baldur's Gate, I felt it fitting that I would just claim the title for myself. Also, there are some disclaimers that I did have for him. I did still advise that he find somebody that he can speak with. It is merely a supplement, a small bit of assistance that I can provide, but whenever things are heavy, we talk to people.
Really quickly, just out of curiosity, with a passive Arcana of 20, what vibe do I get from the happiness rune? Like, what is the vibe? The vibe. What is it? Without
essentially
me knowing everything, of course.
Is it like
a calm emotions? Is it like a
kind of? It's a little bit of calm emotions, a little bit of rebalancing. It is mechanically speaking, they would have advantage on wisdom saving throws to resist negative feelings like fear or sadness or anything like that. It's still there. Like they still register that they're feeling it, but it's not overtaking them.
A little bit
Pause.
of
Sorry. Pause. I just wanted to point out that Cujo just mechanically explained the balance between medication and therapy, and it was quite beautiful. Good job.
The whole time I was like, oh, the rune of Xanax. Hell
Well
yeah.
done.
Okay.
But yes, she does explain, that situation. She says he just recently lost someone, so understandably he is going through it. But that is private information. How may I assist my favorite patrons?
Well, we found a rune.
Is it technically benefactor?
Patron, benefactor, one sounds nicer.
Oh yeah, you got a check last. I forgot about that.
I did.
Yeah.
No, okay. And the reason I said that is patron can be like someone who is like a patronage, but patron in D&D, I'm not
Oh.
that patron.
Fair.
Like, did I just become a warlock patron? Do we got to talk about this? Am I an elder god now?
I'm not ready for this responsibility.
Talk
Anyway,
about your third eye.
that's true.
Right? Put your third eye and your connection to the absolute, like, removed. But yeah, we was down in the sewers and we saw these ne'er-do-wells that had a marking on them, and we found out this was a rune, specifically a rune of death, or at least somewhere in the base of death and necromancy and magic, and not a weak rune by no means. I believe we learned.
Marcus, really quickly. Do we have a?
Oh.
Sorry. Do we have a place where we can just like,
Oh.
not be?
She just fucking waves her hand. The door closes and locks. The curtains are drawn, and you just see this little thin green line go like around every window and door. And she says, "Hold on, wait. Good. Nobody can eavesdrop while we're in here."
That was incredible. And she's gonna pull out something to start sketching.
Sorry,
Usually
go for it now. Like this.
I was gonna say, usually when I want to do that, I gotta like curse my tattoo parlor or something. This is I gotta learn magic. Okay, so he says we was down there by the sewers. Us, we found Anaya there. She was wonderful. She kicked a lot of ass. We kicked ass too, but there was these ne'er-do-wells that had this mark on their neck. Them, and when this mark activated, it's a death rune, we believe, but I believe Winnie and Leo saw that this rune was connected to the spell Power Word Kill, remotely activated, which is even stranger because, and I'll show my hands are literally covered in the runes of the devils of hell. Like, I gotta be near my runes all the time. Me, I don't know how we doing this from miles away. We thought maybe you might know something that we don't.
I was the one who stopped one from fully, and I got that it was a very powerful incantation.
Right. That is highly advanced. And I'm in the traditional wizardry sense, I might not be as accomplished as many mages, but I know what a power word is, and that is, they call them power words for a reason. It's the true word. When you speak it, you are invoking that which it represents. It's no different than these runes. To have activated it remotely. You have a sketch of this, yes? Cujo said, metagaming as the NPC.
Flipping. Yeah, I made sure to make a note of it just so we could show you the room because
she just fully like grabs the journal as you're explaining,
yeah, no,
and
okay,
she like,
that's go right ahead.
How detailed are you with your sketch here?
Everything. A rune's a rune. Whole bit. I didn't leave anything out.
Do you care about this page?
Check the back first. I don't know what he'll grab it really fast and go flip. Now you can do whatever you gotta do. You.
Perfect. And she just tears it out and then casts mending so the page rejuvenates in the book. Sorry.
She's like, oh, I'm so sorry.
All right. She clears off some, like, in addition to runes, she's got like some potions and some other like bits and bobs that one can in a magic shop would have. She like clears them off of this glass table attached to her counter, and she places the page next to it, and then she mutters an incantation, and you see a projection, an illusion of the rune as she can see it on the page. And you can see there's the rune itself which almost looks like a strange V, but like at an angle. And then there's a circle around this rune that some of the like V points protrude from. And she says, "That's by itself." And she looks at like one of the crystals that she has. All right, I'm going to research this. I'm going to devote about 99% of my mental energy to do so. What I believe, and Marcus, I don't doubt your abilities with your sketching, certain spell circles require a multitude of runes to be in place. Power Word Kill doesn't require any of that, but to activate something like that remotely, and as she speaks, she manipulates that image and that circle like zooms in, and there's just empty space like between two lines. And she says, "This is a space where many arcanists would have additional runes in place to be able to cast a particular spell." Once again, thank you, Marcus, for delivering this. I have to now... Oh, it's intimidating, but so delicious.
So is she saying that whatever this variant of Power Word Kill is, because other spellcasters would have filled that spot in and this one wasn't, is it hinting that like it could have been more powerful than it is, or this is a...
She needs to figure out the specific mechanics of how this was cast. And this empty space where runes should be, because of just a sketch, a quick little thing, some of those runes are so minuscule that like at a glance it just looks like a solid line. So she is literally saying, I have to dig through everything that I know to be able to try and recreate what I hope is the spell, to be able to determine how far away this person was. Was this, do they have to be seen for this to affect them? That sort of thing.
Do you have, Sierra, sorry, I know you deal with imprinting of arcanic power. Do you have a rune or you access to, not, I don't want to say read thoughts, but to one moment. And you see him touch his temple, and as he does, he begins to pull out what seems to be a thread of some sort. As I cast encode thoughts of myself, and the thoughts are of when I dispelled the rune, having to have looked directly at it, not a sketch, the actual rune, but she has to have a way to basically detect thoughts or any other way interact with this thread. Otherwise, she can't see it.
She immediately sees what you're doing, and she gently takes the thread. It's been quite a while since I've done this.
Help you with filling in the blanks.
She also taps her temple, and you see the symbol of a rune reveal itself. And she... This always feels weird. And she slowly lifts and places the end of the thread there, and you watch as it... Is it in a sewer?
Yes.
Oh. Okay. With her eyes closed, she is going to then gesticulate with that hologram, and you see her fill in the runes in that circle. Good fucking thinking. She says, "Oh, God. Wait. Oh, ooh. Well, here's the thing. This spell, well, technically doesn't have a range requirement. The way that this was constructed was actually masterful in that the one with this brand would just need to be on the same plane. of the caster. Now, I would like to just, before I say this next bit, just trust that I am not among this caliber. Well, there is an old horror story of arcanists who became so advanced with their work that they were known as the Twisted Rune. It's a horror story that I was always reminded of whenever I was told that I shouldn't just focus merely on rune work and I should broaden my horizons.
Have you ever heard anything about this Twisted Rune before?
Make a history check.
Is that for all of us?
Yeah, go for it.
So history check. Oh.
Gonna get help from Barnabas just in case. Hey, that actually helped. I have one psionic dice left, y'all. Get out. I am going to use it here to bolster this. Just so I can get the best possible outcome.
Mine's not that high. I got a 15.
Great.
Okay.
31.
Hell yeah.
I also got a 31.
You ate that down.
Yeah. And I specifically want to know not what a Twisted Rune is, but if I know if there's any relation to the person Kane that we found out.
Okay. Marcus, what'd you get?
Uno. We the ones out here today.
No.
Plus, also, like, I lived in hell until like a couple of years ago, so all my knowledge is just like devil runes.
Mm-hmm.
The 31s.
31s.
It boys?
Let me actually start from the bottom up. Marcus, the Twisted Rune. That's a very kind of a creepy name. What it means and who it belongs to, who knows? Anaya, you've heard that mentioned maybe once, and it was definitely in the same vein as Sierra is saying, like a very much like a horror story. Like, avoid this. It was in sort of that context. My spell boys, with a 31, given that the both of you did at one point or another study arcane magics, the Twisted Rune is a cabal. Now, the rune itself is a cabal of liches and other powerful undead spellcasters. Now, Basu, I'm going to give this to you. This cane doesn't seem to fit the bill of somebody of the Twisted Rune. That being said, considering what you are learning about this spell and how powerful it is, it's possible that he, by chance, has a little bit of a fanboyish nature in how powerful some of the Twisted Rune magics might be. This is approaching that level.
I see.
And for Kane to have this capability on his underlings, that basically you now have stakes for how powerful of an arcanist that this Kane would be.
Got it.
So it doesn't seem like Kane is of the Twisted Rune. He's not of the Cabal, but he's like a fanboy of them.
Possibly.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Studier of like the Twisted Rune is probably something more ancient than
Yeah.
a mortal man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. The minute we think about liches and other undead folk, he immediately, and I believe her name was Trinity, he immediately thinks of the necromancer that we met on the way to Baldur's Gate from El Terrell. And she's currently at the El Terrell Keep. So that's something to keep in mind. She might have more information because she is specifically a necromancer.
I want to say out loud. So do you think this Kane dude is part of this Twisted Rune? More so to clock Anaya's face when I say it.
Anaya winces as soon as you say Kane. And she has not stopped drawing until you say his name, and then her charcoal kind of goes on the page and stops. And she looks up at you and says, no. Because in the horror story, they are dead, right? Or undead, or yet to be dead, or be-risen, and Kane's quite not yet.
Okay. You okay there? You're scribbling a little hard.
No, it's just the fever of art is rising. I can feel the tide. Whew. Goodness, this will be an amazing piece. Just wait. All the shadows drawn with the curtains. I need to hand green. And she's already completely dissociated away from this conversation and is diving into art at this moment.
Okay.
Insight check.
Go ahead.
I wasn't going to do it.
Anaya, you know the setup. Either persuasion or deception. Do not tell us which it is.
Now, I want to know, this is not like Leo suddenly sketch or anything like that, but
There have been some things.
that was I still don't know much about you. But I will roll. Actually, I'm gonna roll my black die. I don't have any more psionic die to bump this. That was a 19.
I also got a 19.
Oh, well, now it's just got to be straight up rolls.
I apologize, and I have not touched the dice. My brain cannot math. That is not a 19. I have a 14 on the die. It is a +7. It is a 21.
Oh,
Then you know pretty much, if you're not being suspicious and just looking to see how she is, that every time Kane's name has been mentioned, she winces. You would kind of be able to put dots together with how she was acting in the sewers over the brute that came for her. That it was more like family talking to very estranged family talking to family, but it was certainly family, even if it's found. And I think hearing her say under her breath, he's not dead yet. You know that it feels very personal, like full of venom. Like she wants to be the one to take him out. But I think if your insight's higher than what she's able to, I think you would know that she's conflicted about this deeply. Like, says she would kill him, but has possibly had many chances and has never been able to bring herself to do so, type of vibe.
Okay. He looks back to Sierra. He doesn't say anything about, doesn't press that yet, if anything. Okay. That is helpful. It seemed to be something that we should keep in mind, which is why we brought it to you. Now that we've seen it once, and yeah, for it to just be on someone's neck and accessed way out of its original range, that's concerning. So I do wonder if that will become more prevalent for our journey.
If I may, can we not have it more prevalent on your journey?
I would love it for it not to be more.
Okay.
That's
Not wishful thinking.
no,
It's-
no. It's
right.
it's the fact that we ran into it in the first place, which means we could run into it again. But
I do have a question, me, about this runic. Consider this runic theory.
Mhm.
With devil runes, all you gotta do is know it and draw it, and you can use it. I can draw it on someone else, and they can get the benefit of my knowledge of that rune. Is there some added magic that this rune requires? Like, if, for example, if I take this rune and I put it on somebody, even though I am not of this cabal and I'm not Cain, do I still need to have magic me, or is just knowledge of the rune enough?
Magic is will made manifest. It manifests itself in different ways, either with those who are born with the ability, either if it was taught through arcanic rituals and spell circles, if it was gifted from a patron or a deity. It itself is will made manifest. And if one is not gifted with that kind of will to be able to cast that particular spell, it won't function. If you are simply just recreating a shape that you saw on someone's neck, it's a simple recreation. If you are specifically intending to impart this magic in this way upon somebody else, knowing exactly every inch and every rune and every spell word, every incantation, then that is something else.
Okay. Okay.
At least that's what I was taught.
No, that's fine. Devil runes work different. It just magic has different rules, different planes. That's how they do that. So I was just curious.
Do you need those removed?
Well, on me?
Mm-hmm.
No, Sherry, I put them on me in the first place. They're part of me.
Okay, I feel that's a choice. Okay, you know what? I respect that. I will tell you, with all the respect in the world, I will not have any devil runes to be on sale in the shop here. So,
Yeah. These cost me an arm and a leg and probably a lot of pissed off people in hell. So I don't think anyone else but me should have these right now.
that begs the question, whose arm and whose leg? Because I see you have all four of your limbs, and isn't that wonderful?
And then just to mess with her, there's a devious little smile and like to say the names and know them, Sherry. Keep that to yourself.
don't that yes. He's
Thank you so much for your help.
Yes, of course. Thank you for stopping by, Anaya. Thank you so much for visiting. It's wonderful to meet you.
You keep this.
And I rip the page that I was drawing on and I hand it to her. And it's a lovely little charcoal sketching of her shop in shadow, since she like drew all the curtains and everything, with just a little bit of green paint, a little sloppily around like the windows and stuff to show the magic that she cast, with a green underglow on her face as she is casting it. And all of us cramped into the corner like we are in this shop. And I hand it to her and I go,
You have a lovely shop. Absolutely gorgeous.
Thank you so much. This is wow. You did this in just a few minutes. This is beautiful.
you should see what I can do when I'm asleep.
Oh, see you later.
It's
And I bop off.
She is going to, like, as you all prepare to leave, she just sort of like tries to find a spot where it can go.
Put it on the fridge.
Hey guys, I wrote a song. That's great, Ringo. It's going right here on the fridge.
If you need anything else from because we'll be around a bit longer before we head out of the town, just let us know.
Of course. Be careful.
We always try.
Well, you were the first nice people that I've met in the city. You went out of your way to make sure that I was supported. So if there's anything that you need, just come by. I'm happy to help.
Perhaps before we leave the town, we have a couple of other things to do. Perhaps we'll come back and perhaps get more runes.
Of course. Whatever you need.
Okay. He will give a nod. And he will head out.
Okay.
GM,
Yes.
If lovely Sierra were to turn that page over, there would be a note for her. And if you would like it to remain a whisper, I can send it to you in chat, or I can announce what it says. It doesn't matter to me.
Send it to me. Send it to me in a message.
Excuse me? What is happening? Spooky.
Well, thanks, Sierra. We're gonna go bust a house full of ghosts. So,
Well, that sounds like a wonderful time.
Yeah, it's mostly a theory, but I'm pretty sure it's haunted.
Well, you know what? Since I can't be there, have a job. I need you to mark down every haunting you experience while inside there.
You got it, Sierra.
Bye, Basu.
Bye.
Oh my god, he's so cute. I can't.
She, as you all leave to head towards the estate, she's going to again look at that page and smile and then turn it over. All right. Let's see. Why not? And she'll still put it up, but she'll clearly put it up on the shelf in a way where it won't flip over. And that's that. That's right. I'm keeping it a secret from you all.
Cool.
But it is here that I believe we're going to end tonight's session. Cue the drum beat from Tony.
Just me shaking my body out of frustration and intrigue.
Well, thank you all so much for watching tonight's episode. I love this game so much. It is absolutely healing in ways that mystifies me. Thank you guys so much for playing. Before we wrap up for the evening, we want to throw it to our incredible cast. Let them know who you are, how we can support you, where we can find you, that sort of thing.
Yep. I'm here. Sorry. The finish is true. Hi.
I forgot they were first today.
Yeah. Hi. Omega's here. Also known as Crate Bot across all social media channels. I have been Leopold Guthmere, son of Ezreal, Illithid Scion, who did not realize today was going to happen like that. Yeah, I'm kind of very excited about what happens next now with him, but we'll see what that means. I'm not doing much. Tuesday over on twitch.tv/Wounded Warrior Project is the 4th Age. Is a penultimate episode. We have one more afterwards. A 3-book campaign. It is hurts so good. So come check it out. Thursdays over on twitch.tv/ Captain Robert for Vecna Eve of Ruin, which is even more chaos. And then here on Fridays. Yep, that's me. I pass it.
Howdy, I'm Meadow. I've been Meadow and will hopefully continue to be Meadow in the future. You can find me everywhere on the internet that matters at Howdy Love Darlin or Howdy Love Darlin GM. I am a TTRPG performer, a professional game master, and I design indie games. And you can catch me here on Tuesdays, here on Fridays, here for the rest of my life. I'm moving in. I live in these walls, the crit hit walls, of course. And welcome to my crit. MTV?
We'll talk about rent at some point. It's
okay. No, well, I don't pay that. I heard it was free here. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time. Bye.
Hi, I have been Tony Rodriguez, also known as the Encountersmith on all socials, and today I have been Basu Brightbolt, our Guardian Artificer, who is not only adorable but also super hot.
Marcus.
Yeah. Funny story. No. Okay, truth time. I had an internet blip and no, I'm fine, but I can't hear or see Tony, so I'm cheating on the live play happening on Twitch. But there's a delay, as there always is. So hi everyone. It's your fuck up, PJ McGaw. How you living? Anyway, I'm doing great. You can find me all over the internet at PJ McGaw. If you see the bearded face, you're in the right place. What do I have going on? A lot of stuff happening. I have a really big meeting on Tuesday. Can't tell you about what, but keep your fingers crossed because it could be really freaking cool. December 28th, I am doing a one-shot for charity over at Smoking Dragons. So if you want to see me play some more 5e shenanigans, go over to Smoking Dragons, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, Sunday, December 28th. So just before the end of the new year. This is also my birthday game. I am now 39, believe it or not.
Happy birthday!
Thank you very much. Thank you. But I'm also a TTRPG producer, performer, and writer. If you want to see anything else I'm doing, you can also go to my socials. I know I've been kind of like busy and slowly dying of a cough, but I will eventually update all my stuff there. So you can see more of the cool stuff I'm doing on that website. You can also follow me on TikTok as I'm trying to inevitably start posting all my Magic the Gathering stuff because these awesome nerds got me addicted to Magic the Gathering now. Hold on. Case in point. I got a Jumpstart Foundation booster that I got to open up for my birthday. Anyway, I think that's it for me for now. So everyone else, I'm going to throw it over to Cujo. Wow, take it away.
Hi everybody, I am Cujo. I have been your chronicler for this evening. You can find me all over the places at the Cujo Plays Games, or you can follow at Crit Hit Chronicles across all major social media platforms except that one, for official show announcements, updates, that sort of thing. Our weekly schedule right now, we have Tuesdays, which are devoted to Bitten, our zombie survival horror Daggerheart campaign, which has been wonderful and sad and also very funny and heartwarming. Wednesdays, you can typically find me over at Nerd Immersion playing some 2024 D&D, where I play Gable, everyone's favorite tabaxi gentleman. Thursdays, this upcoming Thursday, we're going to have the third episode of Kingdom Hearts Worlds Apart, which is more Daggerheart. That game has been so much fun. Then I will say the week of the holiday, I am going to be out of town. So do not expect much to be happening on the channel around the holidays. But, also, if you're a fan of podcasts, you could check out Road to Hell, an actual play podcast by Messy Crit Productions. We just got an update last week that we got nominated for an award at Hollywood fucking thing. Showcase. Hollywood Showcase. Don't you give me that look. Oh my God.
Hollywood thing, let's go.
Yeah, Hollywood thing. You know, nothing else. It couldn't be called anything else. But yes, we are super excited. But if you're a fan of shows like Supernatural, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, go tune in because it's a wonderfully dark and sad tale, mixed in with some awesome moments of combat. It's great. But all that to say, we are going to go ahead and keep the good vibes rolling. We're going to go ahead and get a raid set up for Folk and Myth. They are very good friends of the channel. Definitely give them all of my love. Tell them we sent you. And in the meantime, we love you. We appreciate you. Please be nice to each other. And we'll see you guys next time. Good night, everybody.